GOP targets 44-year-old Supreme Court decision. GOP lawmakers are intensifying efforts to challenge Plyler versus Doe, a landmark Supreme Court ruling from 1982 that guarantees children of undocumented immigrants access to free public education in the U.S. The renewed push, spanning state legislatures and Washington, comes amid a broader immigration crackdown under President Donald Trump and could set the stage for a major legal challenge before the Supreme Court. At a recent House Judiciary subcommittee hearing, GOP lawmakers argued the Supreme Court exceeded its authority in the 44-year-old decision, with Representative Chip Roy saying, "It's time we met the moment to overturn Plyler versus Doe. It's time for Congress and the courts to address the glaring failures of this court decision." Roy and others contend the ruling strained public schools by requiring education regardless of immigration status, prompting a broader discussion about demands placed on schools and educators who must use limited resources meant for American students by American taxpayers. Efforts to revisit the Supreme Court ruling are advancing at the state level, as Tennessee lawmakers consider requiring proof of immigration status for public school enrollment while still allowing undocumented students to attend and report their data, with Matthew O'Brien saying the ruling imposed heavy fiscal and operational burdens on already struggling school systems, and calling efforts to overturn it a way to restore appropriate balance. Legal experts say the most likely route to overturning the decades-old ruling would involve a lawsuit against a state or district attempting to restrict access or track immigration status. Such a case could directly challenge the Supreme Court to reconsider its precedent. Muzaffar Chishti, a senior fellow at the Migration Policy Institute, noted a possible connection to upcoming rulings on related issues. There is some argument to be made that if the Supreme Court believes and rules that people born to undocumented people in the country are not U.S. citizens, then you could see there'll be a greater push, he said. Critics argue overturning the decision would have far-reaching consequences, with Randy Weingarten stating, "Our schools should be safe havens of teaching and learning. No child should go to school in fear of being disappeared by masked ICE agents." While Chishti noted that as native population declines, a sudden infusion of immigrant kids is good for them, helping districts maintain enrollment and funding.